and watch the step cook.
You own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Hit my line if you own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Yeah, I'm from the 17th curb.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I got to let you know that this video was brought to you by Print Champs. Big Print Champs in the building. Go get your ski mask, Halloween shirts, your Hurt Season tees, all things of that nature. Make sure you use code Bulletin at checkout. You know what I mean? You want to keep it going like that. So, man, listen, man, the circus continues. When the circus continues, you got to get multiple uploads out in a day. A.J. Brown deletes everything football related off of his Twitter, his Instagram. I mean, he deactivates Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. You can't troll him even if you wanted to, man. And I don't know how to feel about that, man, because you'll know if you check out Philly Mike's last video, Philly Mike talk about some potential inside information on, you know, A.J. Brown potentially missing a game. Now, you see A.J. Brown was not at practice at the last practice yesterday. But, you know, we suspected that he would probably miss a practice. You know, this is a difficult situation to read. You could look at this situation in a multitude of ways. A.J. Brown deletes everything because he's unhappy with the offense. I think there is some truth to that. You know, the offense has not been clicking the last 6 weeks for sure. And, you know, the simplicity of the routes that A.J. Brown is asked to run, even Devontae Smith, who's a route running technician, you know, if you look at their route charts, their route patterns, it's not really, you know, it's below their level for players of this magnitude. So he could be frustrated with the offense. He could be just frustrated with the team. You know, maybe something happened in a meeting. Or, you know, he could just be frustrated, which I think this is the case. He could just be frustrated simply because he's not cleared to play and he knows that he's going to miss the game. And this frustration comes before it's announced to the public. Or it could be smoke and mirrors. It could be smoke and mirrors. Maybe we're trying to throw our opponent off. We don't want them to know if AJ going to play or not. You know, maybe we want them to bank on AJ not being in this thing. But, you know, it's so many ways and so many possibilities that this can go. So, you know, I'm on board with thinking that it's more on the lines of him not playing, him not being medically cleared. And that's leading him to, you know, act the way that he's acting, deleting social media and things of that nature. But I will say this, if it's none of these situations and he is going to play and he deletes everything off of Twitter, you know, even if it's because he's not going to play, man, I wouldn't be real if I said that, you know, you know, he knows the type of attention he's going to draw. We got a playoff game on Monday. And I just don't agree with the timing of doing all of this because you know how the world is going to react to it. We need to be focusing on the Bucks, not focusing on why A.J. Brown is deactivating his social media. Because social media is really not even that important at the end of the day. So I really can't fault A.J. Brown to a degree. But he has a responsibility to, you know, to at least not be a big distraction. The only way A.J. Brown should be a distraction this week is if we find out hours before the game that he ain't going to be able to play. That's the only reason why, only way I can accept him being a distraction. But deleting your social media, you know, right before, you know, wild card weekend plays and you have the last game on the docket Monday at 8:15, we shouldn't be having to worry about this. You know what I mean? As a fan base, as an Eagles community, we shouldn't have to worry about this. And I don't want to say the actions are selfish to make all the attention, to make everything about you at this moment. But, you know, like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. And this is why we are, you know, looked at as a circus right now. This is why we are looked at as a circus right now. It's nothing being said to these players on how they should conduct themselves. No media training and nothing when you think about it for real, for real. You know what I mean? I don't know what to take from this, man, but this is just a debacle, a disaster. People are speculating he don't want to be with the team no more, but he's under contract. I don't know why they would even jump to a conclusion like that. But at the end of the day, man, it's just like, why make yourself a distraction if you don't have to be a distraction? That's the way I'm looking at this, man. So we're going to see how this panned out, man. Hopefully it's just smoke and mirrors. I mean, hopefully this is just design, some type of weird scheme that they cooking up. But I don't even think they that smart. You know how I mean, as a front office right now to even do something like that. So, you know, it is what it is, man. We're going to prepare ourselves for the worst, prepare ourselves for the best. It's going to be definitely an uphill battle without A.J. Brown, you know, in this wild card matchup. If that's the case, you know, there has been no official word right now But, you know, the Philadelphia Eagles just continue to make questionable move after questionable move on the brink of the playoffs. And, you know, we got to take what comes for that, man. Like I said, I cannot really thoroughly and fully evaluate this team until after this Buccaneers game. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.